Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. To the left wing. Here's Dotson. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Bertans. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Dotson. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside, Taylor. The three from Bertans. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, a quick catch-and-shoot opportunity for Davis Bertans. This is being ready.
That's tipped. Now here's Taylor, the fast break opportunity. Decker with the rebound. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now here's Taylor. There's the three. Oh!
My goodness.
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Dotson. Oh, that's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Pass to Decker. Clock at 6. Here's Gates. Back to Decker. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. There in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bertans with the ball. And that one hits back iron.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Dotson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Taylor's shot, good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Dotson. Still scoreless. Pass to Gates. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the finger roll. Taylor with the ball. Wide open look. Gates pulls it in.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Dotson. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Out to Taylor. Pass to Bertans. And yes, it's good. Bertans got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we talk about playing to your size. A 6'10", Davis Bertans got to make that look easy.
Decker can't hit. Taylor taking his time here. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. It's a 7-point spread. Here's Dotson. Still without a basket. Pass to Decker. Trying to get something going. Here's Dotson. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Mason. To the inside. Here's Gates. Lets it fly. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dotson. A 3-ball. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Pass to Dongubic. 3-pointer. Here's Radošević. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Driving in. Dotson gets the bucket. Dotson's got his third basket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Don Gubic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Don Gubic has got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Dotson. He's got 7. There's the pick. Drives to the hoop. Can't connect from short range. Knocked away. The tray. Buries the long-range jumper.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
Mason for 3. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Up by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Bertans. There's the screen to the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And a powerful one-handed slam.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, terrific effort. He obviously has the length to make those plays when he's being aggressive.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Inside, out to the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Lets it go with a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Robertson can't get it to go. Fast break. Here they come. Up the floor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Looking to end the run. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The dive for the ball. Robertson with the steal. The rebound by Mason. Pass to Dongubic. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Robertson. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Count that bucket. And here is Mason. To the left side wing. Here's Dongubic.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Shot from the inbound. And it's blocked. Three-pointer. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. To the right side. To the middle. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a miss there off the inbound. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes both free throws. Now Mason. Pass to Dongubic. Lets the three fly. Out to the right wing. And here is Mason. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Robertson. Fires from deep. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
To the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Dongubic to stop the drought. And he gets it to go. Dongubic has got 7 points. Fires the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
So both teams changing it up here. And so here's the home team. Pass to Bertans. Drills it from outside. Bertans got 6 in the quarter.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Shoots the 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
To the paint. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
We like to say shooters shoot the basketball. Bertans is cooking and getting to his spots.
And he comes up with the deuce. 13 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Dotson. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. On the free throw, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Bertans. Here's Taylor. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Bertans. .51 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Taylor. Just 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. No good on the three. Here's Dotson. He's got 9.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Now that one from Don Gubic. Over to the wing. Pass to Dotson. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up by 16. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Now here's Taylor. Misses in close.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Right wing. And the wide open shot from Decker. Buries it from three-point range. Decker's got his second bucket tonight. Outside, Taylor. Here's Bertans for 3. Dotson with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Taylor, and it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And the shot goes down.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Gates. Over in the corner, Decker. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. No good off the front iron. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Bertans can't get it to go. Dotson in the corner. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Out left to the wing. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 8. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Outside, Taylor. Pass to Bertans. They get it back. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Mason with it. Launches a 3. Drops in the tray.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's Dotson. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dotson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Dongubic, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Gates. Back to Decker. From deep, Dongubic pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Radosevic. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And it's Gates missing. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Down low. It's tipped. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Mason looking around. Stolen. Takes the 3. No good on that one. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Bucket is good. Mason's got 5. Here's Dotson. He's got 13. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And here is Taylor. 6 points for him. The three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game. Here's Dotson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Now Mason. He has 5. Pass to Radosevic. Off with the layup. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Oni. Shot clock at 6. Hits it from three-point range. Mason with it. 1:49 left to play in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mason's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the left side wing. There's a screen. Here's Dotson. The shot, no good. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Pass to Gubic. Inside. Here's Radosevic. Takes a 3. They get it back. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Oni. Second chance shot to the wing right side. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Down low. Poked loose. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Pass to Gubic. Here's Radosevic. Unloads from 9. And he gets the jumper to drop. Tries to save it. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 15. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Now here's Robertson. Knocked loose. Taylor inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's handgun. Yep, it counts.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And that one misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
From the arc. No good that time. And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Robertson. Bertans grabs the board. Outside, Taylor. And the shot goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Can they get it? Right wing. And he banks in the layup. Oni's got his first 2 points.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Ball stolen. And they're running. Here's Hanga. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Gubic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Dotson. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the inside. There's the triple. The rebound by Mason. Comes up empty down low. Here's Dotson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And here is Mason. Pass to Gubic. To the paint.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Hanga. No good from outside. They set the pick to the middle, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
This one for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Mason. For the three. They get the rebound. Here's Don Gubic. Can't get it to fall. And he drives in. And a big-time jam right there.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Here's Dotson. The three. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Taylor. The three bangs home the trifecta.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Dotson. Pass to Oni. Five on the clock. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
From the corner. That one doesn't drop. Here's Dotson. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. Here's Taylor. Can't cash in from close range. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .56 seconds left in the game. Over to the wing. To Oni. 6 to shoot. Here's Hanga. Off target with his three. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Going inside. Count that one from Don Gubic.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now Mason. So they've done it. They're going to move on. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals.